KPIR.com. Knoxville police officers are asking for the public's help in solving a cold case. Just before 6 in the morning on October 8th of 2016, officers found Benjamin Jernigan shot to death in the front seat of his car on Fairfax Avenue in North Knoxville. Police say he was on his way home from a night out with friends in the Old City. Investigators say Jernigan stopped on Fairfax because of car problems, and that's when police say a stranger likely robbed and then shot him. Now police are trying to jar the memory of any witness.
Of course, then, if they heard a shooting or heard yelling or a fight or anything like that. So anyone that would be out of the ordinary walking through that area that normally does not walk through the area.
Investigators currently have no leads, and they're asking anyone with information